Alright guys, Swisher Homestead here. How y'all doing this morning? Woo! This wonderful day. Wonderful day. Alright, so we are on day 2 of our second 22-ton challenge. Alright, so this was all over here. And then we got that pile over there. So I'm going to do that pile today. Get everything leveled off the best I can. And then we're going to bring a piece of equipment. We're going to pack it down and pull it back and get everything nice and perfect. This is the garden area. This is our new garden area. This is what we have to go through for our garden area. Because you don't want it all sloped downhill, because it's all sloped downhill, the water's just going to rush into your garden. I don't want that. I want to get nice and even. I mean, with a small grate, of course. But, yeah, there's just way too much. So we're going to get over here, I'm going to get in there digging. I did it yesterday, about half the day yesterday, and some other stuff I got done. As you can hear, the generator in the background, we fixed the generator. It's fixed. We got it fixed. What it was, pull cord assembly. Running it a year, the pull cord on it, the assembly inside that locks into where the burring is to start the motor, it's so hot in there that when I went to pull it, the plastic that they use, that hardened plastic that they say is so good, exploded in there. And I mean literally exploded in there. So when I took it apart, I poured it out and it was just in pieces everywhere. So I went in there with a vacuum and sucked up all the small little pieces, remnants of the pieces that were in there. I went through and I took my air chuck and I cleaned everything out real good. It's called maintenance, doing your home maintenance. And on our generator, that maintenance is super important. So yeah, I'm gonna get working on this. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not looking forward to doing this. After yesterday, my arms hurt, my back hurts, and my legs hurt, but I'm losing that stomach, man. Look at this. Look at before, man, I was out to here. So I'm losing it. It's slowly going away. You want to go on a diet, get a Homestead. That's the way to go on a diet. So another thing I want to talk to you guys about real quick is Homestead, right? So I hear about, all these people starting gardens this year and all the things that are going on with just daily general things. I don't want to get into logistics because I'll probably get red flagged if I do. But always remember this. History repeats itself. It repeats itself. It's been a proven fact that it repeats itself. And that's what's going to happen now. History is going to repeat itself, and that's what it's doing. Back in the 40s and 50s, everybody was growing a garden. 2021, everybody's doing a garden. History repeats itself. So, well, at that point, guys, I got to get the shoveling. Whew, I got a lot of work to do today. Best two tools on the Homestead: a flat shovel and spade shovel, and a steel ring. Gotta take a break. I wasn't feeling too good. It's just you exert yourself so much. So I did 10 wheelbarrows so far. Probably wondering why I keep passing you with a wheelbarrow. Well, you're gonna get to see that here very shortly. Oh man, I'm kapooped already. It's 10 o'clock in the morning and I got a lot of dirt to move, but I'll get it done one way or another. I make sure I get it done. I set a goal every day for what I need to accomplish, and I push myself to accomplish that goal. Once that goal's accomplished, I'm done. I ain't doing no more. Whew. A lot of work. I'm not young anymore, man. I am definitely not young anymore. So I thought I'd get on a little subject with you real quick about y'all probably saying, why don't we get a piece of equipment to do the work and make it easier on us? Well, unfortunately, a piece of equipment, it ends up costing us about $700 for the day, you know, and that $700 you can allocate to your homestead, and $700 does a lot for your homestead. We live on a fixed income. I'm retired. Amy still works, but still a fixed income. We just try to do with what we have, you know. I have a load of chert rot about every 2 weeks. It's going to really pick up here. Sorry if it's real windy, if it's kind of staticky. It's real windy here right now. We're supposed to get gusts up to 35 up here. But it's nice. It's nice and cool. The air's blowing. It's supposed to, high today I guess is supposed to be 76 degrees, which is nice. Until we're coming into summer. Indian summer coming. We'll say that, even though it's not. But yeah, so if you wonder why I don't rent a piece of equipment to do this, because it's so expensive. I would rent it if I had a lot more jobs to do all at once, and we would do it, and that would be our expenditure for the month. But I don't have all the stuff brought out yet. We are planning on doing that when we got 2 big jobs coming up. We're gonna video for you guys. We got a lot of stuff going on right now. You know, spring's here. We want to get the garden done, and it's like, it's a major importance to us to get this done. And it's a food source for us, so we don't have to go to the grocery store and buy stuff. It's kind of funny because, you know, some people buy homesteads that already have houses, that already have barns, that already have chicken coops. And when we started our homestead, there was nothing here. It was woods, looked like this. All the woods look like this with huge pine trees. We are on our ridge, I think we got the biggest population or growth of palm trees on the whole entire ridge. So let me tell you, there's a lot. There's probably about, I don't know, maybe over 1,500 to 2,000 pine trees on our lot. Unfortunately, I called an arborist to come out here, and then I called a guy to take the pine trees out and use them for chipwood, and they wouldn't even come out and do it because it's not enough acreage for them to be out here to do it. So looks like it's left up to me. So it's a lot of work. You know, when we started this, I come up with an agreement that I was going to do 30 trees a day. Whether they were big or small, I did 30 trees a day. And I did about 30 trees a day every day. It kept going and going and going. And then if you guys look at a prior video, you'll see we got an industrial chipper out here, and he went through and cleared this out. This was originally where we were going to put our house, and we decided not to for other reasons. We'll go into those at a later date. But this is going to become the garden area now. We want to get our house a little bit more off the road. That was put there because that was the only place that we could put anything. So we put the tiny home over there. We got some videos coming up on that too. I've been working a lot on the tiny home. Unfortunately, I haven't been videoing it, but we have been doing a lot of work on the tiny home. And I'll get you in there, and we'll let you see what we've done so far. And it looks really good. It's become a home now. It's not so much a box. If you look at some prior videos when we first got out here, you'll see it was just 2x4 walls, 2x4 walls and no insulation. And then we put insulation and plastic in, and you know, so we've been really working at this to keep to get ourselves going out here. I mean, that's just what it is. So, well guys, unfortunately I gotta get back and start shoveling some more chert. So I'm looking forward to this. After moving that big pile yesterday, I'm waiting today. So I think today I'm just gonna take my time, not rush it, get done what I can get done, and when I feel it's time to quit, I think I'm gonna take it as time to quit, because I'm pretty beat up. I ache everywhere, and Tylenol is not working. So, well, let's get back to moving some chert. Woo-hoo! I'm excited. Are you? Not really. Alrighty. Alright guys, so you're wondering what I was doing with all those wheelbarrows? That's what I was doing so I can get this rake down semi-level. Woo! That's 26 loads of wheelbarrow. Then I'm going to spread out now and get this all leveled off. A lot of work, let me tell you. A lot of work. But this is all the base for our garden. And as this settles, this will get harder and harder. It really filters through because a big percentage of our ridge is built on chert. This stuff right here, about 90 feet of this is underneath us. This is a good filtering system for water and everything. That's why our water is so clear. It's actually almost aqua color. If you guys have seen the video we have on that. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grade all this, try to get as level as I can by eye. It does not have to be perfect by far. They said this is for the garden area. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this down. I got some other projects, like I said, and then we'll pack it really good. And then we're going to put landscaping fabric all the way across it so we don't have the weeds come up. And then we'll start on the garden. Biggest thing right now is to get this all planed out, get this all nice and level, see where it takes us from there. I think I did a lot today. I was 22 tons of dirt, about a quarter of it left. I got some fill-in areas that I got to do over there and there to finish off the squaring of the garden. The garden is actually 40 foot long. I think it's a 40 by 60 is what the garden's at. I think 40 by 60. It's been so long since I measured it, who knows. So at that point, guys, I'm gonna get back to work, get this all straight down,